Hello everyone and welcome back to Gothic, where last episode we made our way to the swamp camp. And in this episode we will have a run around the camp. We will take all the missions we can get because as I said before, the experience is limited in this game. And we will pretend to want to join the camp. Now of course we will have a poll on which camp to join at some point, right before we do the test of fate, which is the main mission before we advance the act. But until then, let's jump straight into this and see what we have to do around the swamp camp. Okay, here we are. So we just came over from the old camp and we are in the swamp camp, and there are of course two people here. There's Balnamib and Lester. And I'm gonna have a little chat with Lester. Just because he's right in front here, so he probably has some good info.
Who are you?
I'm Lester. I take care of the strangers who arrive here. You're lucky that you didn't talk to Bal Namib. No stranger is allowed to talk to the gurus.
But I want to talk to your master.
Forget it. I'm sure I can help you with any of your problems.
Okay then, tell me about the camp.
Tell me something about the camp.
What do you want to know?
What do you know about the weed?
Well, the weed's grown in the swamp. Of course it has to be processed before it can be smoked. That's what we novices do. The weeds have a tranquilizing and relaxing effect. They help you concentrate on the essentials and increase your awareness. We trade them for goods from the old camp, and we use them to recruit new people as well. The result is, of course, that some people only join us for the weed. Well, at least they help us with the work in the camp.
What can you tell me about the sleeper?
The sleeper's a divine creature. He causes visions, at least to the gurus. We pray to him, for he will give us freedom.
And you believe that?
Hey, I've been inside the barrier for 2 years. Do you know how long 2 years can be? You can't imagine what I'm willing to believe and do, just to get out of here again.
Tell me about the guilds.
The gurus form the highest guild. They are the spirit of this camp, for they have great power. The Templars use their spiritual power in battle. They have an indomitable willpower. You should never get into trouble with them. As for myself, I am a novice. We pray to the sleeper and do all the work in the camp. Some of the novices are allowed to join the gurus, but to get that far, you need to study for many years.
Alright, so he kind of told us about the whole setup of the camp. We know that the Templars answer to the gurus, and then novices are basically just the entry point. We're gonna see what it takes to actually join the Brotherhood.
I want to become a member of the Brotherhood.
Kor Kalom decides whether you're ready to join the
You know
Brotherhood,
that name.
but he relies on the advice of other gurus. Bal Namib over there is one of them. First, you'll have to prove that you're worthy, and then one of the gurus will send you to Kor Kalom.
So, Kor Kalom is the guy we need to steal an alchemy recipe for Dexter in the old camp. So, yeah. But how are we supposed to impress the gurus if they won't talk to us?
How's that supposed to work if none of the gurus will talk to me?
It might not look like it, but the gurus observe everything you do here in the camp. If they think that you deserve to become a member of the community, they'll talk to you. You're bound to have opportunities in the camp to prove that you're worthy.
Okay, so it's basically the same setup as in the old camp. We're gonna have to impress the gurus, which in the old camp is the shadows. The only difference is we can't actually ask the gurus straight to their face what the hell they want. So we're gonna have to employ a little bit of fuckery. Speaking of which, there's a way to talk to Bal Namib. But we need Lester to tell us how, so he won't tell us right now while he's right next to the ball, but
How can I find my way around here in the camp?
I can show you the most important places.
there we go. So we'll just
Show me
ask
the way.
him to show us the way to, let's say, the temple.
To the temple.
Follow me.
Alright, and we'll just follow him all the way there. We will come back and talk to other important characters around here, but we might as well get this Bal Namib business done.
That's how it goes. Very probably right. That's the temple. I'll wait for you. But if you take too long, I'll go back to Bal Namib. That's how it goes.
Alright, but we want to talk to you.
How can I get your master to talk to me?
You have to know what he wants to hear.
And that is?
Listen, when we're with him the next time, you'll address me and we'll have a little talk. Bal Namib is worried because many of the novices don't only pray to the sleeper, but also to their former gods. You'll tell me that you've renounced the old gods and that in future you'll pray only to the sleeper. Then I'll ask you why you made this decision, and you'll say that you had a vision in which the sleeper summoned you. He'll be interested then. Do you think you'll manage that?
No problem.
May
So,
the sleeper protect you.
In other words, we'll lie through our teeth. So much for faith. Let's ask Lester to show us the way
Show me the
back
way.
to the main gate. But we won't follow him. I actually wanna go that way. This is Baltion. We can't talk to him, of course. He's a ball. He needs to address us first. But if I remember right, Orkolom's lab is right here. Also, since we who's this guy?
That's really not my problem.
No one. We'll talk to him again later.
Come closer. Every newcomer to this place receives a gift of welcome.
That wasn't goes. That won't
Well,
happen again.
aren't you a happy guy? What have you got?
What have you got for me?
Here, take 3 rolls of swampweed. It's northern dark. Good stuff. You can have more of it every day, but if you want more than your daily ration, well, you need to pay. If you find berries and herbs on the paths between the camps, you can bring them to me. I'll buy them off you.
Somebody, but keep it to yourself. People don't.
Right, I think we already took the ration.
I've come to collect my daily ration.
You've already had your daily ration. If you want more, come back tomorrow or buy something.
Right, and let's see what
I
does
want
he
to
have
trade.
What do you want from me? Or do you want to sell something?
Right, so he does have a lot of ore, and
Believe everything you hear.
we're just gonna
It's obvious that there'd be
sell
trouble.
whatever leftover
Rely on
crap
somebody
we
who's
have.
in trouble. That's how it goes.
I'm not sure I want to sell food though. Raw meat we will sell right after I cook it,
Keep
but
it to
for
yourself.
now,
People don't need to know.
and drop these, and 82 ore. We'll come back here and get the rest later.
That's really not my problem.
Right, because we definitely want to gather as much ore as we can.
That's
Okay, we don't have to talk to these guys. The smithy is over there. Right here in the middle we have the tutors, and above is the training ground. Nothing to talk about there, but we're gonna climb up this ladder, because up here is where Korkalom's lab is.
really not my problem.
Ladders are
Some people
always wonky and Gothic. We're not gonna bother talking with the bodyguard. Just see if we can talk to Korkalom.
What do you want?
I would like to join the Brotherhood. I've heard you're the master of the novices and that you decide who's allowed to join.
I don't have time. My experiments are too important for me to spend any time on new novices. I'll rely on the judgment of the Baals. When they say you're ready to wear the robe of a novice, come back to me.
Alright, but what about the
What
recipe?
do you want?
Well, we can just ask him directly.
One of the merchants from the old camp would like to have the recipe for a healing potion.
My recipes are not for sale.
Oh, that's not good.
I'll be seeing you.
May the sleeper enlighten you.
But, as I said before, in the swamp camp you do have to employ a little bit of fuckery. And Korkulom's busy over there, working on his potions. So... Oops. Okay, we can't open that. But we can work on this one. Right, left. Left and right again. And here's the recipe. He didn't even notice. Very overworked, this guy. Kane is Korkulom's aide. He has nothing important to say to us. We're just gonna go back down.
I'd better keep up. There was a time when things would have gone very different.
Alright. And there's another person I want to visit around here. Alright. Get ready. This is gonna be a long preaching discussion.
You don't look like one who submitted to slavery under the ore barons. You look more like a seeker. Someone who's searching for the true faith. Do you not feel a fire inside your body which keeps you from sleeping at night? I see. You doubt that what the ore baron slaves try to tell you is really true and just. You know why you doubt them too? They're lying. With those lies, they try to control weak spirits. But your spirit is stronger than their lies. Don't you feel a longing for freedom every single day? Don't you feel it growing stronger? It guides your spirit. Let it happen. Do you know what you're doing when you try to suppress it? You're denying your soul, denying yourself. Don't let your fears dominate your life. Free yourself. You need to understand. The sleeper will awaken. He will set you free and wash away all these disbelieving infidels. Like dross that is washed away by the rain, they will vanish from this world. They will moan, whine, and repent, but it will be too late. Then they will pay the price. They will pay with their blood and with their lives.
Alright. That was long, but he did speak to us, so...
Hey, you've spoken to me. Does that mean I may talk to you now?
I see you've become familiar with our rules. That's good. I can feel your great spiritual strength. Soon you'll be allowed to join our community. I have spoken to you because I wanted to give you a chance to prove your loyalty.
Right, my great spiritual strength, I do have a whole 2 bonus mana for a maximum of 7 such spirit.
How can I prove my loyalty?
Most of all, we need new souls to join our community. By recruiting 1 more man to our camp, you will prove that you're willing to do good service to our community.
Right, I'm not gonna bother asking him these things. Simply because I don't want to hear him preach anymore. We already know where we can get a new member. If you remember, there was a guy in the old camp called Dusty. And Dusty has a friend here in the swamp camp. And he's asked us to ask his friend how it is over here. And his friend, I happen to know, is just around the corner here. there he is, Melvin.
Hi, you aren't from this camp, are you?
Well, now, I am. I left the old camp a week ago. Told my pal Dusty to come along, but he wanted to wait.
I know Dusty. I talked to him for a short time.
If you meet him again, tell him that he was dumb to stay there. It's 10 times better than getting harassed by the guards in the old camp.
I'll tell him if I see him again.
Alright, so we will have to make our way back to the old camp at some point and have a little talk with Dusty and escort him back here. Also, let's have a talk with Joru.
What are you doing here?
I'm teaching the words of the sleeper to the novices. I'm still a novice myself, but soon I'll be a Baal, one of the gurus. I've even spoken to Iberian. He's the chosen one. He told me that if I work hard, I can soon be a master myself. But I'm still putting that off. There's no rush, you understand? I can still become a master anytime. At the moment, I'm quite happy about my current task.
Sure, buddy.
What's your task here?
I test the new substances developed by Kor Kalam in his alchemy lab with my pals here. His aide gives us something new every couple of days, and we test it. This weed opens your spirit. If you take the right amount, you can get in touch with the sleeper.
Have you ever been in contact with the sleeper?
No, not yet. But that's because we never get enough of the stuff. Kalam always wants to hear about the effect of it, but I get the impression he's not really interested in my opinion at all. If I find the stuff stimulating, he passes it straight on to the gurus. But soon, I'll be a guru myself. Then I can go right to my limits and listen to the voice of the sleeper myself.
Yeah, this guy's on a lot of copium. But maybe he can help us.
I'd like to join your camp. Can you help me?
You want to join us? That's good. Just wait. Yes, I think I can help you. I'm not a guru yet, but I have some influence in the Brotherhood. You'd have to do me a favor. Have you seen Fortuno yet?
Yeah, he's the happy guy under the alchemy lab.
Then you have your daily ration. If you give it to me, then we're in business.
I'll think about it.
You know what? Sure.
I have swamp weed on me. You can have it.
Good. You must have noticed that none of the gurus wants to talk to you. You can change that by impressing them. I can tell you how to do that.
How can I impress the gurus?
Bal-Kadar instructs the novices in the magic of the sleeper. If you want his attention, use magic. But don't give him the fist to win. Send one of his audience to sleep or something like that. Bal-Namib is over there at the main gate. He's one of the toughest guys. I think Lester might be able to help you with him. Speak to him as soon as his master is away. The other gurus are basically quite okay. Just try to make yourself useful.
Thanks for the advice.
Hey, a deal's a deal.
How do I get at the magic of the sleeper?
Bal-Kadar sells runes and spell scrolls. That's no use to you if he doesn't talk to you, right? Maybe another guru can help you.
Oh boy. Oh, this guy was not really any help at all. But we'll make it work. And now, Lester's back, and get ready for the best voice acting this game has to offer.
You have to watch what you tell people.
Ah, it's good to see you again. How have you been doing?
I have renounced the old gods.
Really? What made you do that?
I had a vision. The sleeper talked to me.
What did he say?
He said, "Go to the camp in the swamp and join the Brotherhood."
You're a very rich man, stranger. The sleeper doesn't reward many people like that.
We're not done yet.
The sleeper has chosen you. Do you really want to join us?
I wish I could sigh like that.
Yes, I wish to follow the sleeper.
Go to Kor Kalom. Tell him I sent you because you are a true supporter of the faith.
Totally.
Get out of the way!
I am the best supporter. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cook some meat, and we'll be back right after we're done with that. Alright, so the meat is cooked. We have now... Where is it? 52 grilled meat, which basically doubles its value, I think. Alright, there's one more person I want to talk to. Not this guy. Where was it? Oh, all the way that way. I don't remember if there's only one person or two people that I need to talk to, but I'm sure it was this way. Nyrus.
Hi, I'm new here.
The sleeper be with you, stranger.
What can you tell me about this place?
Well, the gurus are the most important people here. They spread the word of the sleeper and pass our master's visions on to the novices. Of course, he's too tired to talk to everybody himself. But on some days, he speaks to us in the temple courtyard and reveals the holy words of the sleeper.
This guy sounds so baked.
And what does he say then?
The sleeper guides the way, but an infidel like you wouldn't understand that.
Oh, okay. That must have been the wrong thing to ask, I guess. Okay, here's where I wanted to get. We can't talk to the ball, of course, but there's this guy over here. And, come on. Hey, come back to me. There we go.
Hi, how's it going?
I'm dead on my feet, man. I've been working for 2 days without a single break. Harlock should have taken over ages ago. It's always the same with that guy. He's probably lying in his hut, fast asleep.
Why don't you just go there and give him a right kick in the butt?
Can't leave here while Baloran is in charge. The work has to be done either way, but you could go there for me. He's staying right under Kor Kalom's alchemy lab at Fortuno's. Tell him to get his butt over here.
Alright, so we can actually help this guy. Harlock was the guy smoking a pipe, or whatever you call that, a water pipe, right under the alchemy lab. So we'll make our way there, and we're gonna give him a little bit of an ass kicking. Alright, here we are, and here's Harlock. Have a little talk to him.
Gorham sent me.
What?
I'm here to remind you that you're to take over from him.
That's very nice of you. Remind me again when I'm through sleeping, yeah?
Get your ass to the weed mashers or you'll be for it.
Just try to mess with me again, sucker.
Clear winner, I'd say.
Okay. We'll just give him a second to wake up. And in the meantime, we can actually grab some food. Because he did deal some good damage on us. But nothing... a few wheels of cheese.
You'll be sorry for that.
Sure. Oh, back to the pipe again? Hey, wake up.
Looking for trouble again?
Well, do you feel like giving your pal a break now?
You damn pain in the butt. Why do you have to meddle in my affairs?
I just want to see you mashing.
Okay, I'm on my way, sucker.
Alright, so that was nice and easy. we're gonna go have another chat with the guy at the Weed Mashers. I completely forgot his name. Alright, here we are. And there's Harlock.
I have spoken to Gorin. You have done one of our brothers a great service. Your cause was just. That's why I've chosen you for a special task. Kor Kalom urgently needs new swamp weed for his experiments. Our gatherers are working day and night. Go to them and take their entire harvest to Kalom's alchemy lab.
Where exactly can I find the gatherers?
I have not yet given you permission to address me. Pray to the sleeper that he may pardon your sacrilege. And now leave. Your mission is of extreme importance.
Great. He doesn't even know his own rules. Okay, well, luckily I actually know where to go. In the swamp.
You shouldn't believe everything.
The thing is, it's full of swamp flies and swamp sharks, which are horrible. We don't want to mess with them just yet. Swamp sharks, we never want to mess with them in general, but even swamp flies right now can kick our ass, and there's gonna be a lot of them there.
As long as I...
So, we're just gonna make our way back to the old camp. And we will actually take a little trip to the new camp afterwards. We might actually make it all the way there. Okay, so here we are back in the old camp. And what we'll do right now is we'll have a quick chat with Dexter over here.
I have the recipe you wanted.
Very good. Show it to me. Good. Now I can produce the potions myself. You are a good man. I'll tell Diego about it. Here you go. Take that for your efforts.
You're right, I don't know what he gave us for our efforts. Should I get the armor right now?
Have you got
or
armor for
should
me
I
as
wait
well?
A bit more?
Well, I'm sure that I can satisfy you.
You know what?
Give me the digger's trousers.
A good choice.
Can't put a price on safety, and the digger's trousers are pretty good. The only better armor we will find is in a whole different place, but there's a lot of way to go before we get there. So I just prefer having them on me right now. Alright, and here is Dusty.
I was in the sect camp and met Melvin.
And what did he say?
Apparently, he likes it more than getting harassed by the guards.
Hey man, he has all the fun for himself. I have to go there, but I'll never make it out of the camp.
Really? Why not?
The guards have found out that I want to leave. I guess I talk too much. I need at least 100 ore to bribe the guards.
What if I gave you the 100 ore for the guards?
You'd do that? Why?
Well, let's say you aren't the only one who'd prefer you to hang around in the sect camp.
You mean you want to come with me?
I will go with you to the sect camp.
Great, man. I'm ready. We can start as soon as you want. But don't forget, we need 100 ore for the guards.
Right, the question is, do I have 100 ore on me right now? Yes, I do. Okay. Now, we will come back after Dusty. Because we actually do have some more missions that will be finished in the sect camp, in the new camp. So, before we end this episode, we're gonna take the quick trip to the new camp, and also we will finish another mission, the one we got from was it Taurus? Taurus. At the entrance of the old camp, who wants us to get rid of Mordrag. But Mordrag actually offered to escort us to the new camp, so
Let's go to the new camp.
Okay, follow me.
All we have to do is get him to escort us all the way there. And then convince him to just stick around there. Remember, Taurus didn't say we needed to kill him. Just get rid of him. And the cool thing about these escorts is we still get the experience from from the escort skills, so we don't even have to lift a finger and we'll still get XP. And we definitely need more XP. We should level up. I'm not sure. I'm gonna say our strength. But I'm not yet sure what class we should play. We definitely won't do a ranged one. Oh, that doesn't bode well. That's a skeleton. Sword, blueberries, and let's not get too far away from Mordrag, because he will leave us behind. Oh, crap! Help! Come on, come on. Kill it. Nice. There is another guy over there, but we won't talk to him just now. I'm just gonna grab everything here. First, a couple of apples. Sure. Every little bit of ore counts. And we will talk to this guy the next time we come around, when we return from the new camp. If I remember right, this guy will teach us bows, but we don't care about that right now. Actually, we just don't care about that in general. Because if you play bows, there is simply a part of the game you cannot pass if you're only playing bows. There are mole rats over there. And next time we pass through here, we are going to go kill them. It's just a little bit of XP, but there could be loot in there. Ooh, wolf. We still can't loot these things yet. But can we fight the wolf? Okay. So we can barely fight the wolf. Okay, who's this guy? Just grab all his stuff and then bow trainer for the new camp?
What are you doing here?
I'm a hunter. I make a living out of selling skins and teeth.
Does it pay?
If you know how to cut up the beast the right way, yeah.
I want to learn how to cut up animals.
What do you want to know?
Actually, this could be really good to get some money.
How can I skin these creatures?
Oh, and we actually have some skill
important
points.
to skin them from the front to the back. Once you get the hang of it, it'll be easy. Furs are very valuable. The furs of wolves and shadow beasts can be used to make clothes. When you examine the fur of a killed animal, You'll soon notice if it can be used or not.
Alright, let's also do claws and teeth.
Show me how to take off the claws.
Actually, it's quite simple if you know what to do. Bend the claws forward, never backwards. And you mustn't pull them out either. Lizard's claws are especially useful. From now on, you'll know which creature's claws to take.
I also love the little explanations they do.
How do I get the teeth?
The most important thing is to make sure the teeth don't splinter. To avoid that, put your knife near the center of the tooth and lever it out carefully. You can take the teeth of wolves, shadow beasts, and snappers.
Okay, we won't be skinning reptiles anytime soon, so we'll leave that for next time. How many skill points do we still have? 7, so we can learn a bit more. Hopefully, Mordrag won't leave me while I can only skin wolves that I kill from now on. That's sad. But this will get us a lot of money in the long run. Even though we sacrifice some early skill points, it's totally going to be worth it. Okay, there's a goblin over there. Goblins don't actually drop anything except their weapons, which are rusty swords. They're completely useless. Huh. Where does that go? And where's Mordrag going? Right, that's what I thought. I'm gonna have to get more picks soon. Alright, 46 ore, that's not bad. 89. We couldn't have afforded another lesson in leatherworking, unfortunately. But by the time we'll be back, we should have a little bit more ore. Okay, that's a lot of swamp flies. I could have risked trying to aggro them in, but it doesn't always work out.
Well, here we are. When you pass through the gate, you'll reach the new camp. Talk to Lars. He will help you. Give this to him. It's a precious ring. It's your ticket to see Lars. You need a good reason to be allowed to meet him. Well, thinking about it, I think I'll stay here for some time. I've earned enough for now, and things are heating up in the old camp. If you want, come and meet me at the bar. It's the hut out on the lake. Take care.
See you.
Right.
You shouldn't believe
And
everything
we
you hear.
have officially reached the new camp. Just gonna go in a little bit more. Because I'm very curious if there is a certain person around here. So there are actual rice pickers around. They're sleeping at this hour. Which is a good thing, because there is a guy who will make you do work. And I think he's sleeping as well, which is perfect. Because we don't really want to do any work. So we'll just walk all the way up. Wonder why the torches aren't lit. Alright.
Do you intend to go through this gate?
Do you intend to stop me?
No, but you should know what's waiting for you. This is not like in the old camp, and not like being with the sect loonies either.
And what am I expecting here?
There are no guards or Templars to look after you. It's every man for himself. The only ones who stick together are us mercenaries.
What do the mercenaries do?
We We are the mercenaries of the water mages. Our target is to break free from here. We're working hard for it, and don't plan to take things easy like the guys from the old camp who are just having an easy time resting on the backs of the diggers. And we all follow Lee. He's a great man. He's the one who holds this damn camp together.
What do the mages do?
They investigate the magic characteristics of the ore our scrapers collect in the mine. As far as I know, they want to blow the whole damn ore mound sky high to free us from the barrier.
Sounds dangerous.
They said we shouldn't worry.
You have a massive ore mound here?
You could say that. We could buy the king's wife for that. But we don't give a damn about trading the ore with that old fart. We want to get out of here.
Where's the ore mound?
You want to see a real mound of ore, do you? There's a hole in the middle of the cave. They shove it all in there. But you won't get anywhere near it, I can tell you. The mages and our people guard the ore day and night.
I was just curious.
Right. I was just curious.
What about the rest of the people?
All crooks. They don't give a damn about the camp. I'd rather just have the peasants guarding the front gate. Watch your back.
Okay. Let's go a bit deeper. If we are getting to the new camp, at least let's see it.
Are you looking for something?
I'm looking for leaks in the dam. I reckon there's a lurker gnawing at the foundations. The beast grinds its teeth and claws against the stones and wooden beams underwater. If it carries on, the whole dam will soon be undermined.
Did you build the dam?
Yes, I built the dam back when we founded the new camp. Of course everyone helped, but I was the master builder.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Sure, stop that beast from gnawing at my dam.
Where can I find the beast?
I'd hunt round on the other side of the lake. Nobody ever goes there. That's probably where its den is.
Okay, so there's the bar in the middle of the lake, which... damn it, I forgot his name. Mordrag told us about. Sorry about that. I had a brain fart. And right over there, see that little rock over there? That's where the lurker is. But the lurker is a bit too powerful for us to deal with right now, so we will have to come back to that later. And here is the new camp in the cave. Up there is where the water mages are. And then there are 2 or 3 tiers of houses. It's very nice and comfy over here. And down there is the ore mound and the water mage. So, we have arrived here, and we will leave it at that for this episode. We actually did quite a few things. We did a few missions for the swamp camp. We did another mission for the shadows in the old camp. 2 missions actually, because we helped Taurus as well. And next episode we will start seeing what missions we can do around the new camp. Because they are all interlinked, we will have to run around a little bit between them before we actually take the test of fate. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Of course, don't forget to throw in a like and subscribe. It really helps me out with the videos. And as always, I will see you all next time.